Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndySanders.net. A lack of education on money creates a lot of war at home. And this really comes down to something I heard picked up from Kim Kiyosaki at the latest podcast where her and her husband had mentioned as far as they were talking about this, there are different wars, the different wars that as far as using uh, equipment, like such as guns or military equipment. There are currency wars as well, the trading wars, just different types of wars. But it's really sad too, as far as the personal finance war, and usually at home because what I just mentioned, from what Kim Kiyosaki said, as far as just a lack of education and of course a lack of money. And this is the reason why I also agree when I remember hearing from what she said about over a year ago, as far as people not being open, talking about money at home, not talking about with your friends, your close friends. We're talking about this at home. Why not go and choose to educate your significant other if you live with one, as far as his money, as far as where's it going, where's it going, where's it coming from, or why is it leaving out, or just different reasons. I am huge into financial education. I agree with the Kiyosaki's have been really emphasizing for years now on the lack of financial education in school and unfortunately at home. But it has to start at home. It has to, especially in today's times, because I mean we can sit there and blame and complain about the economy, but believe it or not, there are people that are being very successful on ups and down markets, whether it be stock market or real estate market or whatever. You see, so this thing, as far as saying that it's not possible, I really do disagree on that type of mentality because there are people making it happen, and it comes down to just education. It's just being choosing just to be open as far as just discussing it, because this what we just sit there in fear and just get stuck in the really like analyst paralysis and not taking any action whatsoever. That's not really solving any problems, and not really taking care of the problems right off the bat or at all. It's not solving anything either. You see, it's really unfortunate because a lot of people choose just to just ignore it. That's really going to solve anything, because all you're doing is just pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back. I mean, yeah, we're quick to blame as far as like, oh, look at the government system here in the United States, as far as like all the problems they have, because same thing, they just push that back problems that were going on for literally decades. See, and we're quick to blame and complain. But again, why not sitting there right at the home, as far as again educating each other on personal finance? You see, I mean, if it wasn't important, then why is the divorce rate so high? Over 50% is kind of ridiculous. So just to and most of the time, divorces come about because of what? Money, or just how it's used, or lack of it, or whatever. I mean, yeah, people can be quick to say other things too, like fidelity or anything else, but for the most part, it is on finances. You see, so it comes down to education. How are we getting it? You see, something I just want to leave you with. And if you got value for what we shared here, I'd love to read your comments below. I'd like to see this video. That being said, I will see you in the next video.